Let me change the topic and go to a tragic death. And I always focus on these because they become a little news story that go aside. But I've got a real bee in my bonnet under my bonnet about dog attacks, especially fatal attacks. So often young children are hurt and have been killed. But here, a 66-year-old man in Tasmania has been mauled to death by his dog, and his wife's in hospital with serious injuries. It keeps happening. Every 3 or 4 weeks, Katie, we get someone either killed or really seriously injured by these dangerous dogs.
It's woeful. It is such a terrible situation, and we do need to make sure that, I think that we need to be a little bit more sort of careful in terms of ensuring that dogs are registered, but ensuring as well that if there are dangerous dogs, that there is some kind of protocols and measures in place, but maybe need to get a little bit more serious about what kind of dogs people are allowed to own. And I don't know the circumstances exactly around this death or what type of dog it was, but you're right, it does seem to be happening more often. So I do think that it's something that our councils, who very often, concentrate on issues that they're not actually in charge of, need to look at things like this and get serious about them. Yeah,
they're donating money to the Yes campaign, or they're doing programs to save the planet or whatever. How about you get on top of the dogs in your council area? Now, we've got to move on. Look, I know we bag Meghan and Harry quite a bit, or certainly I do, Ali, but the latest criticism they're getting is that they're away on a holiday in a Caribbean island, loving it up, of course, in luxury, and they've left the kids at home. Now, when I read this story, I wasn't particularly cranky with them. I was just envious. Don't you and your super footy coaching ruckman husband want to get away without the kids every now and then?
Yeah. Are you joking? I mean, let me tell you, we're not going to any Caribbean hideaway. We might go to Albury-Wodonga on a really long road trip. That would probably be about it. Stay in one of those hotels where you've got to tilt the kettle to get the water into it out of the bathroom sink. But honestly, I know that these guys are easy picking, but lighten up. I really firmly believe that, yes, you've got to be a good parent, but if you're not a good couple and you're not feeling good about yourself, you're going to be a pretty shoddy parent. So I guess they're very, very lucky that they wouldn't have had to get babysitters. They could have got nannies, and away they went. Exactly.
Again, I'm just envious. Now, I've got to get to this. I think we've got a picture here of you guys meeting up at the Radio Awards in Sydney on Saturday night. Not only did you get to meet each other in the flesh for the first time after being on this panel together for a long while, you both got ACRA awards. So congratulations to you both. But also, what the hell were you doing having a good time in Sydney on Saturday night, and you didn't let me know so I could come around for a drink after bludgeoning myself of 5 hours of television covering The Voice?
Hey, don't worry about that. Those awards went for about 5 hours, so by the time you would have been here, yeah. But also, I want to point out that was a very early photo, because by the time we actually finished the night, the very clever Katie had won 2 of them. 2. I bow in deference to your excellence, Katie. Congratulations.
Well done. Yes, brilliant stuff, Katie and Ali. Congratulations on the award, and thanks for joining us again. We'll catch you next week.